Am I too bright? I'm hurting my eyes a bit. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna be video gaming, but I remember that this game is too loud and that I am too low. So I'm gonna increase the volume on stream. I'm gonna increase the volume on stream, and I'm gonna lower. That should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna hear myself. Everyone, careful. It's gonna be loud. Actually, I can just do this. Beep 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 boop boop beep 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 boop boop. Alright. That should be fine. I'm gonna go offline in Discord. I mean, I could just close it. I have no one to fucking say anything to me. For Gnome, I'm gonna stream on bitch ass filthy. Cool. I love insulting my friends. Okay. Last but not least, I'm gonna quit Element so I don't get the fucking messages from that person, the fated one, and we're gonna get the game started. I am so tired today. I've done fuck all, and I'm exhausted anyway. It's not funny. It's not nice. In the meantime, look at my... Oh, never mind. Oh, God! It opened. It's an A3. Can I change the size? It's so big. It's supposed to be a... fucking whatever. It's supposed to be a flowchart of Plato. I have one for Aristotle and one for... one for the guy. Alright, can you hear the game? Okay. Uno, dos. Uno, dos. Okay, still a bit loud. Let's get it down to 9 minus 10. Yeah, that should be better. That should be okay for my voice and a bit less loud for the game. I can quickly check. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right, that should do it. Okay, we're continuing where we left it. We follow the tram. Let's continue reading. Oh, maybe this is not the greatest place for the camera. Maybe I can... That's the game itself, my girl. Camera. There, may chance. There, perchance. John. Like, here's not important because I can just, you don't have to look at that place. But the coroners, the coroners down here are bad. Because they are important coroners. Here's where text overlaps, and here's where text doesn't overlap. I hate that. I hate that. You see that? I hate that. Why is it shiny like that? Anyway. Let's start reading. The tram has reached its last stop on the line. The sound of its unplanned parking procedure still rings in your head. Unplanned parking procedure. Do you think it's the right time to be joking, John? I mean, I understand that you feel fun about it. The tram's crash has left a menagerie of debris. Fuck you. In its wake, concrete strips of metal, power lines, and a further mangled mess. We love John Stasis. His name is not John Stasis. His name is John Gabagool or something like that. I wish there were a. There should have been introduced in the first game. I don't know if it's in the second game. A document kind of page where you actually get the documents you find in game, like on a thing, so you can revise it. That would have been cool. John J. Stacy Deck. Anyway. An oil mixture runs in rivulets down the industrial prefab walls. John, you're pretty poetic all of a sudden. A roll of emergency nylon tape rests near the door. Is it an Alien reference?
I could use this.
Okay. That was easy. That was very easy, John. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything. Let's go. Oh, another PDA. Kane certainly spared no expense on the engineering decks. More often than not, the air conditioning breaks faster than the maintenance can come back to fix it. The walk to the restrooms can exceed 10 minutes on a good day. It is of no consequence. With the lush retirement package Kane has prepared for me, I'd happily worked a cardboard box lined with thumbtacks for the rest of my career. Oh my god. I'm scheduled to receive my new heart and lungs within the next few months, at which point I may finally retire to join my wife, Rosalind, in Chicago. You have multiple places in the universe you could go, like multiple planets, and of all the places in the Milky Way that you could go to, you choose fucking Chicago. Are you kidding me? Like, all the places in the fucking Milky Way, and you choose solar system, sorry, and you choose fucking Chicago. What the fuck? Yeah, something. It did start like that. Until then, cigarettes and foods of the highest saturated fat content, this is you! will continue to carry me through the day. That is you! What are you doing in the game, you pesky little dome? This evening, I was surveying the equipment on the decks when I noticed something rather unusual. A very fine layer of some sort of fungal substance is beginning to settle on the machinery. It's even found its way into the dial and monitors. They look filthy on the inside. Given the conditions around here, though, the growth of mold on any surface should come as no surprise. but it seems to be interfering directly with the performance of the groom lake. So it's of some urgency that it's taken care of. I reported it to maintenance. Hopefully they'll be quick in cleaning it up. Corporate jobs. I think this goes beyond a corporate job. Aggressive food fungus. Kane Corporation must be pleased with my performance so far. I woke up to a promotion. I am in charge of the construction of the new cloning vats. Effective cloning vats! I knew they were also cloning people. Effective immediately. I have little time to elaborate. The job is important and urgent. I have little time to elaborate. This job is important and urgent, I believe. Wait, no, I didn't say they were cloning people yesterday. What I said is they were making babies. Like, they were making up babies. It depends on how they are managing the cloning. Is it like they take the DNA and put it in some sort of artificial sperm and they make a baby, or do they make the whole of the thing on itself, right, as an adult already? So it depends. I never anticipated that the project will be on such a huge scale. Clones will be created in mass quantities, utilizing several megavats filled with special equipment and enrichment liquid. To accelerate the growth process, I must enhance the rate at which we will be creating clone batches. They have invented a method of manufacturing human beings faster than humans can biologically. I see no problem with that. Project Seed insists that the cloning vats are put to use immediately, despite the fact that they're far from complete. The vats can certainly sustain the cloning process, but some safety precautions are lacking, like the holding chambers for research clones have no power routed to them, so the electronic locks are useless. The walkways above the vats are still only temporary. O'Sullivan fell over the guardrail and into a vat yesterday. Had it not been filled with sanitizing solution, we would have lost him. This reminds me, there's this, give me a second. Oh, I can't overimpose it. Oh, yes, I can. Okay. The thing they use to make cells reproduce for like checking cell growth and specific stuff, I think it's a glucose base thing. I don't quite remember the name. They use like the little dishes. The little dishes. This ones? These ones. Right? Those pictures? Those things? They are the bottom is made of a not cellulose, of a carbohydrate thing. I don't remember the name. Agar. Polysaccharides obtained from the cell walls of some species of red algae. Agar. And they also in what's the word? In DNA manipulation stuff. They use a liquid. I have no idea what it is. It's also kind of like a red-ish liquid, which also has, it's basically the juice of life. It's used to make cells reproduce and feed cells. so you can make of the cells you have edited genetically, and it's also based on it's off sweetened flavor. What I'm trying to say is that yesterday we went to those vats and we came from one of those vats and the smell was sweet. Therefore, this makes me think, is John not the real John for when the time the real John was? And is this just a Johnny? A Johnny? Copgy? A copy John? There's my theory for now. Fucking hell. The clones appear to operate entirely on instinct. One of the complete human clones in Vat Theta bit a good chunk out of Miss Kiani's ear during feeding time. Blah! 3 of the completed research clones stored through the holding chambers as analog locks last night over in the labs. They found Peter's bent over backwards, with his head between his knees. Damn, he's not going to be walking again anytime soon. You think so? Maintenance will be fixing the electronic locks this evening. O'Sullivan has asked to be assigned to a different project. O'Sullivan's request was denied. Keen, whatever, however, has been transferred to Project Seed. I've been stealthily increasing the portions of food to Ellen's batch in Vat 449, although theirs just hurts on lungs. I can't help but feel an attachment. Additionally, we've noticed a mass of organic matter that has sprouted a tail and swims around aimlessly. O'Sullivan wants to name it after his mother-in-law, who in their right mind names a defective clone. It's not a defective clone, it's literally another being based on human material. Holy shit. Samantha, the impossible human fish monstrosity, crushed Ellen with her thrashing as she was being removed from her bat. Most of the other clones in the batch have similar deformities. None of them actually grew into the heart and lung tissue as they were meant to do. In fact, the results thus far are truly horrifying. Next. Everyone has been acting strangely lately. Strangely? Lately? This conjunction of words feels weird. I would rather strange lately rather than strangely lately. But yeah. O'Sullivan didn't show up this week, leaving me to tend the vats to myself. I don't understand why that's being permitted, but management would have most certainly dragged him down here by the cheeks if there was no legitimate justification. Speaking of chicks, one of the complete human clones took a chunk out of mine when I was escorting into the research lab. You're just saying this completely normal. Like, oh yeah, this just happened to me. It's fine. They just bit my fucking face off. It's an everyday thing. The Groom Lake has been completely locked down. A massive tremor shook and collapsed the walkways over the cloning vats. I'm trapped. I can't access the bulkhead. If this lockdown is anything like I heard the last one was, it should be over soon enough. Hopefully, rather than later. Sooner rather than later. 2 packs of cigarettes will only last for so long. This is you, in woman form, by the way. That's why you like her. I can hear screams of terror through the ceiling. They echo. Each reverberation is a reminder that I'm damn fortunate to be down here and not up there. Although my supplies are running out, I sincerely hope that I don't have to swim for it. If the clones don't get me, cardiac arrest from the aerobic exercise will be.
Technician Lucas, please report to security office.
What the fuck was that for? That wasn't even scripted! To the clicking the next button. What the fuck was that for? I can hear screams of terror through the ceiling. They echo. Each reverberation is a reminder that I'm fortunate to be here. Yeah. It's not scripted to clicking next. Passing through this one and entering this one. It's just some random sound that's wanted to be there. I'm going to attempt to swim across that theta. I'll reach the other side and try to get myself to the next level of the ship. Clones have been violently floundering in the growth liquid. Given what they did to Peters, I might not see the other side of this vat. The remainder of this entry is to be delivered to my wife, Rosalind. I can only hope that I have the opportunity to deliver this to you myself. If not, I must attempt to express with words what I have longed to convey physically. Should I die before I can get up this vessel, every moment of my life, every culminative experience that has influenced my being, will scream your name, begging the reality of inevitable death to spare me, if only to touch you once more. I apologize for and regret every second I have spent away from you. Until that moment we first met, my heart was a void, lacking the fierce fires of passion that you have bestowed within. No matter the outcome of my escape, I will be long dead before they are extinguished. For an eternity after I have perished, you will live on. Your name will ring out through the galaxy, a testament to all existence that there can never exist a love greater than what I have for you. Your love is my life. As such, I am immortal. Alright, exciting! Wee-hoo! The glare of a portable standing light throws a room into stark contrast.
2151. We left in 2148. 3 years ago. These bastards had us here for 3 years.
This calendar is wrong, my guy! You've been here for months! Remember the conversation with the Asian woman? This is not 3 years ago! This possibility is way further into the future and I have no idea. The faded image of a woman smiles back at you from the water-damaged wall calendar. An unremarkable poster has been tracked to the wall. Though a number of metal containers have been placed here, they currently hold nothing of use. Just because you fucking say so, bitch! Thea, okay, thank you.
Tia, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in some sort of... hell, I'm not sure what to call it.
I told you they look like pet-free dishes, didn't I? Oh, lordy lord. Unlike its partner, this flooding sits in silence, projecting no illumination. A generator rings hum softly. A heavy-duty floodlight has been positioned on this platform, possibly assist to do with the work.
Oh, it still has fuel in it. Some luck at last.
Oh, baby.
Something's moving in there. It's alive.
Oh, baby, I love the way. The pit, the pit, the pit, the pit, the pit, the pit. But is grown for research, sale, or rather unimaginable purposes. That's so fucking creepy. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not usually disgusted by body horror. It's not a problem I have. Body horror can be very cool. I'm not bad at body horror, I'm bad at horror in general in video games. I get I get quite invested, and it's very difficult for me to not get invested. And I get poopy in the pants. And my habituation process of getting used to the scary poo-poo takes longer for me than the usual person. This was so to say I had to drink. Alright, let's oh my god. It's very good. This is fucking cool. Like, I love this. And it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. The flesh is accreted and generated regular clumps through the vat, forming hair, muscular hillocks that have given birth to truncated limbs and torsos. I haven't, I'm actually curious. What happens if I just go? Oh! Those aren't health sounds. So I can't go in? Oh, we can. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. Oh, that's fucking bad. Okay.
2151. We left in 2148. 3 years ago. These bastards had us here for 3 years.
I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Just in case. I was thinking of opening the stream on my phone too, so I have 3 viewers. And maybe I get the
Tia, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm in some sort of... I'm not sure what to call it.
Junkie land. The land of the junkie. I'll be right back, give me a second. And I actually go to the bathroom at the same time, so if you give me just a second. I'll be right back. Hello, gamers. Do you like my creaking doors as effects? Alright, let's continue checking these out.
Something's moving in there.
Cooking in my kitchen.
It's alive.
depths of the chamber are unlit, it's difficult to estimate how far down the tanks go. The crosswalk that once spanned this vat has collapsed and is now covered by a rippling lagoon of flesh. So this is literally the guy we were just talking about. The marks on the engineer's corpse leave little doubt that parts of the body have been eaten, though it's not clear whether consumption occurred before or after death. The moist pit. That's what I don't have.
It still has fuel in it. Some luck at last.
Some portions of the biological broth. Oh, what a soup. What a soup to have, a biological broth. Are thick and viscous. It has chunks in it. It's clotted with parts and other sections swirl more smoothly in elaborate mandals. Some portions of the biological broth. Yeah, there you go, that's the same description. Looking about at the speed of sound. Huh. Is that something I can... No, you're going to the wall thing. I thought you were gonna get electrocuted. Alright, so it has I imagine...
I don't know what I was thinking there.
Oh, me neither. Okay, that's kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there's not much more. There's the turning off of this. Oh! Does it work now? Nope. Wait, so it turns on for some time.
I don't think that'll work.
Are you kidding me, my wibbly goobly brother? No. Don't spoil me the game. I've been telling you. You dimwit. Get out of there, beer.
Okay, now let's see what I can do.
So this is nylon tape. This is gonna do shit. Exposed wires. John. The one I ate today. Got him! Oh, there's a toolbox here.
Oh, shit. Where the hell am I gonna find a key in this mess? I think that'll just break it.
Okay, so you literally just drilled a fucking tower. An electric pole. And now, you can't drill a fucking toolbox, you knobhead.
This ain't working.
Ah. The key is obviously there, isn't it? So I need to do this. But when I turn this on, it only does that. I can't, it doesn't seem like I can... Doesn't seem like I can, yeah. Maybe I'm missing something from the other rooms, but there hasn't been much, actually. That is not what I wanted to do, John. This bugs me. What is this? I was hoping to maybe find some cable. I'm not gonna use a drill on John. You just want to see people suffer. You evil bastard. The process that was growing these life forms has been halted. I can't read that fully until it comes back. Either intentionally or due to a loss of power, leaving many of them in a hideous half-formed state. So I got the generator, but I can't change the cable. I was thinking of connecting the generator to this, so it did the thing. But it obviously is not doing it. I know the key for the toolbox is probably in this body. But I can't go in there without dying. I mean, they are human friend, yeah. They are human shaped, yeah. They do funny sounds.
Probably not a good idea.
Alright. If you say so, John. Oh, that's real cool. I didn't notice it does that. That's very nice. I mean, she'll be able to do this. Is there something I'm completely missing? Somehow?
I don't think that'll work. I don't think this will fit.
Fit?
Maybe. No, that won't work. It doesn't work like that.
Not much. Because this is also elevated from the ground, so I literally can't do that. What the fuck am I gonna do? I actually don't see the way. Like, unless I have to do this with a generator. Not with John. Also, I did drill with John. See,
I don't
saw
think
it?
that'll work.
I did it. You can shut up now.
was thinking there. I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
I don't know, man.
No. Crazy.
This is just emergency tape.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Can't really do anything about. I'm gonna get stuck here for fucking years then. Maybe there was the I'm reading through it again so I know what the fuck. I'm not gonna try and drill on John. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kill you. You keep telling me to kill John. That's the only thing you're telling me. I mean, the other consideration is that I can't run through. But that feels unlikely. Yeah, it's just a needs to go. Yeah, that's a needs to go. No. Because I hate you. Alright. So this is John. This is John. We have the blood, which is not going to be it. Unless it's like putting the fucking thing in the vat. Which is unlikely. I mean, we can always try.
This isn't gonna work. Maybe.
Right,
No.
so we
No,
have
that won't
this. The
work.
exposed wires is the only thing, and we have the generator, which we can only interact with to turn it on, and then turns this light on. And that does absolutely nothing else. Because it turns eventually. Oh, that's so funny. That's a funny sound in my ear, but it's not from the game. So like the idea I'm having is throwing I've thrown this to the vat I'm gonna use these to this to electrocute the fucking thing.
No. Crazy.
I think that's what the game wants from me. Don't I need wires for that? Because I can't interact with any of these. At all. Same goes with the generator.
Crazy. Probably not a good idea.
Trying to interact with the thingy here. The toolbox. It's closed. Alright, I tried using the crowbar. But it doesn't work. Why? I tried using the drill, and the drill apparently is the only thing that doesn't work at all
I don't know what I was
either.
thinking there.
Then we have the needle.
Maybe?
Maybe no.
No.
And that's it. So unless there's
I
something
can't
with
see
a
it working
line.
like that.
Nope. And that's it.
I can't see it working like that. It doesn't work like that.
I'm sure the key is in the guy in the water. And there don't seem to be anything in this section either. Just the debris, the tram, more debris on the walls. There is one thing I haven't tried. That is bullshit. I mean, the crosswalk itself.
Maybe? No. I don't know what I was thinking there.
If you say John Drill, I'm gonna kill you.
I can't see it working like that. No. Crazy.
Like, you know, the darkness can't go down.
Maybe. No.
I can't pull that. There's this
I can't see it
one
working like
construction light. It feels like I may have to do
I don't
something.
think this'll fit. I don't think that'll work.
But it feels like it should happen in this room. Definitely. Maybe that now it's
I don't think this'll
gone.
fit.
Smash it up.
I think that'll just break it.
That's the only things I can think of.
I don't think that'll work. I don't know what I was thinking there. It doesn't work like that. Maybe.
That's it.
I don't think that'll work.
I'm gonna move the whole tram.
maybe. No. No, that won't work.
Rope?
This isn't gonna work.
Rope, John?
No. Crazy. No. Crazy.
When I think of Rufus, I think of perverted man-child. That's it. It means nothing. Like, there's a censored thing here, and I'm clicking on it. I can't interact with it in any fucking
It doesn't
way.
work like that. I don't think that'll work. I think that'll just break it.
Like, I may be stupid. The solution is a bullshit solution. I don't care. It escapes my mind. I don't care if it's a bullshit solution. It doesn't make sense to me in any way. Because there is no seeming solution.
I don't know what I was thinking there.
What do you want me to say? Oh yeah, I understand.
I think that would break. I can try to make it fit, but it may break. No, that won't work.
That's it. There's nothing clickable, illuminated, or accessible by the fucking light. It's a software that allows you to run to install Windows ISOs in in a pen drive. That's what Rufus is. And a man-child. That's what Rufus is. Like, alright, that's it. He's a man with with hair and a weird costume. That's what Rufus. The fuck are you on about? Oh, I'm gonna give you a hint. Dog shit. Okay. This is mindly painful, but you fucking missed an item that made you waste 3 hours in the previous chapter. So, fuck off. Like, this is the only thing that looks out of fucking place, and I can't click it. A new game mechanic. What new game mechanic? What? Unexplained. Unexplained game mechanic. Have I been introduced to? Going down like it happened in the tram? Walking off things? Like I've already tried putting the thing as a rope?
Maybe. No.
What new game mechanic? Drilling myself? It's a point and click game. How many new mechanics can there be? Right, and this is a fucking insta-kill. Yeah, but at what point am I expected to, like, what else is there? There's the fucking boxes. I haven't checked everything with the boxes. There you
No,
go.
that won't work.
Oh. It's nothing to do with the boxes.
No.
It's nothing to do with the boxes. Who would have thought? I've tried everything on that. I've tried everything on the fucking debris and the tram. I haven't tried the fucking
I don't
rope
think
here.
that'll work. This isn't gonna work.
Like there's a point. Actual options and in-game options. And a woman that accompanies you all the time. Well, practically all the time. An inventory, a proper inventory. Mixing objects, is that it?
This should be
Fuck
useful.
off!
No, that won't work.
Fuck off! Genuinely fuck off, game.
I don't know what I was thinking, man. Rest in peace. I think that would break.
Fuck you, John. It's all your fault. Fuck you, John. I genuinely hate you. Can you? Okay, not in the exposed wires, I guess.
This goes on here.
Is that done already, or do I have to like click on the thing? No, it's done already. I didn't want to pick it up. John, my boy.
And this goes over here.
Oh my fucking.
To your current state of health. Please stay calm.
Can't I disconnect it just in case? No? Okay.
Stay above the water.
I don't think that's water, John. A long smear from a pair of bloody handprints straight downward into the vats, as if someone were dragged into the bubbling morass.
Tia, can you hear me? I'm working on getting out of here. I can see a light far above me. I think it's a way out.
So there's more vats, obviously. The screen of the terminal is smashed and splashed with speckles of blood. Spider webs of cracks radiate outward from several damaged sections of this display panel. No power runs through the terminal. It's busted. Okay. Oh, from this angle, from this image, it looks a bit like a column with a decoration, because this looks like a head and these like legs and stuff, but it's a mechanical thing. Cool. In the dim light, your eyes can make out more discernible shapes in the meaty clumps below. The arc of an arm, a head's partial dome, and the spinal curve of a body in the fetal position. If you say so. This lift platform seems designed to move walkers around above the vats, possibly for maintenance or construction. Crossbeam runs between the support columns. A large powered generator is half submerged in the foul-smelling organic soup. So I've already checked that, but it's like fallen on the vat. As I've read, let's see. The metal stamp on this terminal indicates that it controls VAT 11. In front of it sits a throne-like operator chair. And this one is VAT 12. Below the observation platform, a sea of artificially grown flesh sits slowly rotting, the progress of decay only partially stalled by the chill running through the air. It said room, but I just made it up. What am I looking at? So that's the head. That's the little hands. That's the feetsies. That's the ball. And this is the little tail they were talking about. Standard growth enhancement agents, 150% concentration, plus additional growth hormones obtained from Project Seed. Incomplete human clones intended for harvest of pulmonary and coronary tissue. Products developing at 800% acceleration from the selected control group. However, several anomalies have occurred. Anomaly example, a tissue mass has developed into a tail of sorts. It circles the vat, using the aforementioned tail to propel itself. Mass with tail appendage has been assigned the name Samantha. Despite the previous belief that the circling behavior was a product of instinct, it is now clear that it has been surveying the vat's electronic safety net and searching for vulnerabilities. Samantha has been extracted and moved to security for temporary storage. She thrashed violently upon removal, damaging equipment and other specimens. Okay, Sammy. The other one's here. Can I reach it? Yes, I can. A standard growth and enhancement agents complete human clones intended for immediate testing too. Subjects appear to develop bone and tendon structure prior to vital organs, but following nervous system development. That's weird. It should be heart, nervous system first. There's no heart here. Growth of muscle has begun to progress. One specimen ceased to grow and was confirmed dead. Upon autopsy, 3 extra vertebrae were discovered, as well as 2 ribs. However, only a few teeth were found deep within the mandible. Growth of all specimens has accelerated. Any given clone measures just under 7 feet and possesses the auxiliary ribs and vertebrae observed on the failed subject. All vital organs are present and appear to be performing normally. Despite the abnormal rib and spinal developments, the clones seem to be perfectly functional and fully matured. One, however, has was rendered blind as a result of improper sphenoid development. You're a sphenoid. Oh, there's one more here. Additional amino acids, 300% concentration, enhanced human clones intended for immediate research. Specimens began to move about the bat immediately during the embryonic phase. All subjects developing at nearly 500 acceleration. Effective growth agent concentration of subject development ruled parabolic rather than linear. Multiple subjects have combined to form a larger mass of anthropoid limbs and organs. It surfaced and was then ruled deceased. It appeared to be composed of approximately 12 human-like bodies, all roughly infant-sized. Batch has been active for 96 hours. Development of other subject remains regular. Yeah. Now what? I still have the thing. All of these have I have a drill. Let's see. What would I need? What am I missing? So I need to reach this.
Got it.
Fuck you, John. There's literally the stairs there, mate. Are you... You just fucking jumped in place. What a guy. What a funny guy. Oh. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, he's in the stairs. Pit gender reveal party. That's pretty scary. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's at least 12 because I was at 12 in one.
John, can you hear me?
Tia, it's soft, but I can hear you.
Ouch. That was fucking loud. Okay, so I can leap through there. This is boarded. The boarded up entrances indicate that the trams have been out of service for some time. A maintenance hatch for engineer access is set in the platform. Rarely trafficked areas breed in conventional forms of life. Here, the graffiti tagger has covered a tram station with a wild variety of tribal markings. I'm gonna blow up. The magnetic stoppers of the tram's guide rails look sturdier than many other parts of this aging vessel. And the trams grip the tracks greedily with their many legs. And it seems that all to read in this section. We can leave.
There is some sort of interference with the structure.
I'm in a tram station.
Oh, that was a man.
The tower. I am pressurizing the raw materials containment tank.
Come in.
John, thank goodness, I can hear you. He just disappeared. No radio, no PDT.
Who the hell was that?
Dr. Gerardus Milan, head of special projects.
He knew you.
It's a big ship. And, I'm in a different division to him entirely. And you've met him once. A real arsehole.
I just want to get my family out of this goddamn place.
That's the plan.
You mentioned earlier that you lost my PDT. What's that?
Personal data tag. Every person on board has one.
Like animals.
The tags monitor everything. Security access, food intake, location tracking.
Everyone has a tag. We can use it to find my family.
I'm afraid it doesn't work like that, John.
Like hell it doesn't. If I'm tagged, then so are they. You said.
I can only access your tag because the DotMate scanners registered you. I've scanned for your family and I can't pick them up.
Are they on the ship? Have they been rescued?
It only means that PDTs haven't been activated. But I still have an idea that might just work.
The pity. The pity. Come on, John. Walk it off.
In the crew quarters, you should be close to an infirmary with a DNA sequencer. If you could get your blood into the sequencer, I can scan the ship for familial DNA, and then we can find your daughter. Then...
We can use her DNA to find Ellen.
Exactly.
She sounds so
Notice.
sad.
Reserve power facilities are online. Backup systems are now enabled and functioning at benchmark levels.
The outside temperature is minus 218 degrees Celsius.
It's fucking late. A multitude of machines and pipes knitted together lie redundant. The scaffolding forms a protective shell around assorted machinery rising toward a high ceiling. Maze-like shadow are cast on the walls and ground. I'm also giving a listen to the music. Something called crew comments. It's the same thing here. Nice music. Oh! That's a dead man. Okay, left to right. A motion detection device that has been installed above the door. The viewing portals look in upon the disturbingly creamy life support control room. Another terminal that might have provided access to advanced system functions if it weren't hopelessly powered down. This bank of monitors was designed to display the view from various security cameras around the facility. A crumpled body rests against the slanted bulkhead in a leisurely repose. The uniform indicates that it's a security officer. The security guard seems to have died while sitting in this cushioned recliner. It tilts back at an angle that will hold the body for a long, long time.
They cut his wrists.
This whole shift change thing is kind of strange. Putting Ronald in security when he's obviously not equipped strikes me as irresponsible. Oh well, I'm sure I can compensate. A notice went out telling us to follow the new security guidelines this evening. I wonder what happened. It is only a few extra doors to lock. As far as I'm concerned, easy enough. Food supplies are stalled and people are getting nervous. Someone's been distilling alcohol despite the fact that express authorization is required to even possess it. Ivan was describing the concept of moonshine to Ronald, and the guy asked how moonshine could exist if we're in a spaceship so far from the moon. I swear to God, if aliens board the ship and pick us off one by one or something, I want to see Ronald go first. I really want to do something about this alcohol situation. It's my duty to ensure that the Groom Lake's crew is secure and that important research isn't interfered with. At least, I'd like to believe so. These clowns don't share the sentiment. The ass end of the ship just started exploding and jolted everything that wasn't bolted down. There's a goddamn pen stuck in the wall next to me. I can only imagine all the people injured now, but can't leave on account of the lockdown. Lockdown or not, Station B is fucked, so getting to medical isn't happening. Someone suggested that we could use the specimen transport track, but that's shady as hell. There's no leaving the security center now. Staring at Ronald's lifeless body is a fucking superior alternative to being ripped apart by whatever's outside. I hear screams. They are distant and muffled. Silence. 24 hours of silence. Not a scream, not a footstep, still not a word from Ivan. The guy looked away from the atmosphere control room just before Ronald pulled the plug. I got bored and read Ronald's file. He had a lot of stuff running really deep. Maybe he wasn't ignorant after all. That's it for the water. Ivan refused to drink anything but moonshine. I tried my best to get him to have water. Stubborn bastard wouldn't hear it. He hasn't moved in a while. Wait, but there's two people here. We're missing the Ivan. Right? Aren't we missing an Ivan? Isn't an Ivan missing? No, this is Ivan. No, then we're missing the... Ronald. We're missing a Ronald. We're missing a Ronald, sorry. I need water because my throat is dying. This new guy, Anderson, is really something. 5 minutes in the door and he's already asking what all the computers do. I like it. He's inquisitive, just like my boy back home. I'm glad he got put here. Ooh. In the shift change, but I'm disappointed that neither of these two are ladies. I could use some female company. Ivan is kind of, kinky, I see. Okay, maybe Anderson is a little bit more confused than inquisitive, but his heart is in the right place. I can respect that. But Sarge? How in the hell did the boy get Sarge from Surato? Paul is just plain obnoxious. I'm gonna blow up. Food's not coming for a while. Fortunately, someone's been making moonshine. It's not the White Oak whiskey from back home, but you do not come across much liquor in space. Looks like I'll be moderating the supply, so to speak. Hodgson just tried to arrest someone. Prick. Rations are in. Good thing, too. The liquor wasn't keeping the crew at bay like it used to. This entire ship smells like shit. It's always been bad, but it gets worse every day. It's even a different type of shit every once in a while. Beyond me. Groom Lake is in lockdown, tremors, power outages, and several injured. Some guys left 3 days ago to repair a tram station. Haven't heard from them since. I can only fear the worst, and I don't want to wait to figure out what's been going on around here. Paul and I have agreed on a solution, but Anderson isn't grasping it. I didn't expect him to. I knew Anderson will have trouble coping. I knew he would understand. At least he went easier than we will. He saw so much in his short life. There just wasn't room for more. They just killed Anderson. Like Ronald, I guess. He'll never have a funeral. Nobody back home is going to think of him and wonder what happened. I think Paul and I are the only people on this ship who knew him by name. Maybe that Samantha girl he was talking about still remembers him. Her dog will be named after him. Or maybe he panicked he picked her a flower and she tucked it into a book. I don't know how to read myself. I never did read much, but right now I'd love to be holding a book. Poe will work. He's the only author I know by name. I haven't talked to Paul. He thinks I'm drinking, but I'm too preoccupied with Anderson for that. I figure I'm writing this for a reason. What if nobody ever reads it? What if the ship just drifts to the edge of the universe, dead and empty? If you exist, if you somehow stumble upon this, remember Anderson for me. He reminds me so much of how my son used to be. If we don't do it, nobody will. I don't beg. I never beg. But if you're a decent human, you'll know why you have to. Remember Anderson. Barely awake. Typing is an effort. Moonshine is not water. Hodgson had last word. Can I? I imagine those are the screams the game's talking about. So this is broken. This down here looks like a pub or something like that. There's a lot of bodies there. Blackhead OE. There's a second camera, Alex. And it looks like a big tube thing. A big bat. And stuff on the ground. And this one apparently has some toxic fumes going on. And this is in the tram place or somewhere else. I'm not sure. Let's see what the computer terminal has to say. Crew quarter security logs. November the 2nd. Alcohol has been manufactured and distributed aboard the Groom Lake. Security has opted to take an approach of non-intervention, as its effect on morale will likely prevent theft and potential riots associated with the limited rations. However, security will regularly confiscate quantities of alcohol to moderate the supply. Rations have arrived and have been distributed. Very few reported or evidential cases of theft. This can likely be attributed to the morale increase speculated as a result of the distribution of alcohol. Specimen Samantha received. For transport to Laboratory 18, the specimen from the cloning vats is contained in an iron lung. Oh, transport needs to be arranged quickly. Specimen is scraping against the inside of the containment suit. Tremors have struck the Groom Lake. Power outages and severe injuries have been reported. Lockdown is in effect. That was this one? Yeah. Back. December. 4 crew members have been reported missing while attempting to restore a tram station to working order. To prevent further loss or injury, the corridor has been sealed and flooded with highly corrosive gas. So that's the one we were looking earlier that has the evil school in the thing. Activate motion detector.
I'll need to figure something out here.
Move the body. Perchance.
Ladies and gentlemen,
No, I
please take a
thought that-
moment of silence to remember Henry Kane. We ask you to join
Yeah,
us in
okay.
recognizing his great-
The idea... Wait, no, this is Anderson, right? No, Hodgson. Paul Hodgson. So Anderson is the one that was missing and dead. And for now, I can't do anything with this. I need someone or something to stand for me in the motion detector. And has anything changed in the cameras? Just for curiosity. So this is the acid thing that we can't... Oh, we have a finger. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. This is the asset thing in the tram section. Weren't we in this tram section ourselves? And that's really all we can say. Okay. Let's go to the crew commons.
Once we know where Becca is, how can I get to her?
There is another tram through the crew quarters. Once we know where you're going, we'll move forward from there.
More trams.
God forgive us, smile.
God forgive us.
A long landscape of serene mountains intended to provide a scene of calm and perspective. That was loud.
Wish I could do something. Something.
They're already dead, so help me. Dr. Rick Grammy. September 27, I'm getting sick of this bums and scrapes bullshit. I don't get this degree just so that I could stitch idiots up when they accidentally stab themselves with a pen. I want to do fun experiments. Is that too much to ask? It's not like I want to be mad scientist and sew new arms into people or anything. Although human spiders will be cool, he's mentally ill. It's a miracle! Security somehow ended up passing a container from one of the cloning vats onto me. It's labeled Samantha. But I understand it's to be transferred to Live 18, right? Oh well, no reason I can't observe it for a while, right? I'll have my loyal assistant Miriam make up some good excuses for me. I'd be examining it myself very soon, I fear. This creature is marvelous. The notes included don't say much, but I'm pretty sure that she didn't have a fully formed spine when they packed this girl up. It describes her as being just a tail. There are some other bones as well, but I didn't major in monster anatomy. I wish I had, though. You can't make this shit up. This fucker grew eyes. I mean it. She did not have these the last time I checked. They're rudimentary, sure, but they just grew. They followed me around. At this point, I'm going to take credit for Samantha entirely. I mean, they can't prove that there was anything more than just some stem cells in that container the last time they saw it, right? From now on, Samantha is mine. I can't wait to see what she turns into. Lab 18 is definitely getting suspicious and impatient. I'm running out of excuses for why I haven't transferred Samantha yet. I need Miriam to stall a bit longer. I read her PDA, so I know she wants to turn me in. She wants my job. Fortunately, I have a video of her screwing the guys from the lab. All of them. So there's my job security. That's kind of fucking evil. This just got serious. The tremors knocked me over the counter, and I twisted a muscle in my knee. It's going to be a long lockdown spent bandaging people up without any access to the full medical wing. Samantha isn't mine anymore. Some other poor fool can take responsibility for this one. This doesn't feel like she was taken to Laboratory 18. This feels like she escaped. It's someone else's problem now. This feels more like a I don't care anymore. I heard shrill screams coming from the entertainment area. The first and last time I performed surgery, the patient woke up and started screaming her head off. Something about seeing your own exposed ribs really bothers people. Really? Anyway, the screams were like that, only more intense. They were the screams or the dying. I've locked the emergency bulkhead. No sign of Miriam. Well, it seems like we gotta go. In. Maybe I should save. Is it a bit too late to save? Oh, she's there. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, she's there. shit! Damn! I wasn't expecting that! The device appears to analyze the DNA of samples placed in its receiving tray. There's a PDA and there's Samantha. And that's basically it. Once alive and breathing, now a lifeless, rotting corpse. Frosted glass window. Congealed blood runs down the frosted glass wall. Streaks of dried blood decorate the wall behind this unit, forming childlike art. I wouldn't consider it childlike art. Well, let's check on Sammy.
I'm not sure what
I didn't see that, and it still made me shit myself. Hello, Sammy. I know, I am doing that. I'm taking this in a more narrative way, or else I'll lose my shit. Oh, this is Miriam's PDA. Dr. Grammy is up to no good. This weird pod accidentally arrived at our medical bay. It holds the most terrifying creature I've ever seen in my entire life. And he says it's beautiful? He wants me to find excuses for why it isn't being transferred to Lab 18. Good thing the guys there like me. I'll help him keep it a secret for now. Although I may get his job if I could get him kicked off the Groom Lake. I'll keep an eye on what he's up to. Interesting. This thing is growing all sorts of body parts at ungodly rates. The note says it was just a tail and some flesh at some point, but I don't even see the tail anymore. What kind of fucked up experiments are we doing? Fuck. I'm locked out of the medical bay and Dr. Grammy has locked himself in there with that thing. We need to get help. We need to help these injured people, insufferable prick. They want to use the specimen transport track to get the injured crew members to the medical wing. Even if the ship wasn't failing apart, that's a terrible idea. It's funny to see everyone frantically typing away on their PDAs. Who's gonna read it? The surface of whatever planet's gravitational pulls the lifeless Groom Lakes get sucked into doesn't care about your damn feelings. Miriam, you're quite realistic. Well, that's me interacting with it. Let's get the DNA scanner.
I think this is it.
Excellent. You need to get your blood sample onto the receiving tray, and I'll do the rest.
Are you not gonna mention Samantha, John? At all?
Okay, it's working.
Receiving the genetic info. This is good, John. This is excellent.
Wait. I can hear something.
That's a big boy.
Sure. What the hell was that?
Hello, Sophie.
I only picked up a flash in the scanner. A crew member.
I wasn't a crew member. I wasn't even a person. It was an animal.
The upload finished. I'm going to start the scan now.
Tia, what's going on here?
I've heard things, but I don't know any specifics.
She's lying.
You have to believe me.
She's lying.
Maybe it was one of those fucking things that ate Yuri.
I grow plants. I don't care for man's pets.
Just let me know when the scan's finished.
Secondary containment is now accessible. Head through to the other tram station.
Well, that was
Warning. Serotonin
Big boy.
levels are abnormal.
serotonin levels. I'm gonna save because this is scary. With no systems or staff paying it attention. That's not Sammy. Sammy's in the vat, in the iron lung. That is not Sammy. That's Sammy's mummies or something. This one sprout tree has withered and faded. The constant flickering of its lights does not add to the confidence in this elevator. To your confidence in this elevator. Once intended to brighten up the room, the shrubbery is now bone dry. Shrubbery, and the leaves are flaking. The qualitative monitors fade you with a blank stare. Door leads back to the station. This is the security panel for the entrance to tram station B. This is where the poison is. Yeah, it even is looking like there's like poison coming out of under the door. Sleep blocks, mess hall. Sleep blocks, mess hall. Okay. Entertainment blocks. Is that it? Oh, steam. It's not smoke, it's steam. From the steam hams we're having. From somewhere under the floor grating, steam wafts constantly upward. Though, it's more benign than the gas in the room. It's pretty good, yeah. It's steam. Not Epic Games. It's an actual good platform. Hello, Axel, how are you doing? I'm glad to hear you. I'm glad to hear from you. I'm glad to see you.
No power to the elevator.
I'm glad you do. I haven't seen you around in Acha's streams, but I'm guessing it's because he streams just at the time you're busy. So. There's Go Banger in the background. Axel, I know Axel for longer than you, so you better respect him. I can't see shit. He's talked with me about the Spanish education system. Because he's I don't know if it just still are, but from when I spoke with him, he's a teacher. A very smart one. The sleeping hut has been wrecked away from the wall, either by the damage done to the floor or the power of the root growths themselves. From somewhere under the floor grating, steam wafts constantly upward, though it's more benign than the gas in the room. That is not what I'm... That's not the right description. At the thickest sections of tangled growth, bulbous knots form a shape eerily close to that of a human body. Oh yeah, they do look like human bodies. It's consuming them. As you listen, you can hear the rasp of labored breathing. Okay. This game is How old is this game? What was the name of this game? Stasis. Stasis. Is it 2015? Yes, 2015. No, I'm not saying you should be a dick. I'm saying quite the contrary. They are very cool. I like Axel a lot. Also, you missed saying the hoy. I was waiting the hoy instead. This feels like a mixture of Dead Space, Soma, Can't remember the name. There's a couple of games that come to mind with this one, but especially Dead Space and Soma, which are very good games, by the way. I have not played because I'm very bad at horror game, and yeah, cool. A brown suspicious stain stands out on the other wave's crisp sheets. Flaps of industrial grating have been pushed upward from below. Oh, I see it now. Rumbled like a discarded memo. The guts of the level below lie exposed. No, not Half-Life. Oh, you can go down. Sweat and mildew wafts off the unwashed linen. The root-like growths have become affixed to the wall here in a clustered braid. A profusion of gnarled growths has spread through the sleeping block-like roots, covering every surface in the same manner as a choking vine. Let's check the PDAs. Why is the banging so bad? Shelby Isaacson. I couldn't even be bothered to get out of bed today. Nobody came asking questions though, so that works. Sometimes when I first wake up, I wait as long as possible to say my first word of the day. Then that word serves as a reflection of how shitty that day is going to be. Naturally, Isabella woke me up by asking if I'd rather fuck Grant or Harry. I thought she was supposed to be some kind of feminist who doesn't need a man. Hypocrite. To answer the question, I'd need to do a bit of research. Harry will suffice for that. Huh? What am I reading? I guess I'm obligated to write about the ship lockdown since it's all life-threatening or something. I don't know why we even carry these PDAs. Seriously, I will never ever go back to read this shit. I am, which is funny. The Groom Lake got a 300% funding increase, and I have a feeling we're doing some more shady bullshit with it. Welcome aboard to Groom Lake, where as far as the universe is concerned, you don't exist. And as far as the board is concerned, you don't exist. Nothing actually exists. Humanity's gonna flip shit when they finally figure that out. So Grant's gay. I know I have seen him checking Harry out. Lips are sealed. What a change! What a change what a change of expectations. We're coming from giant monster attacks us, and it's fucking horrible. And all of a sudden, we're here in this room filled with human bodies being absorbed and still breathing, like in Soma, but that's why I made the comparison, by some sort of biomass thing that looks like flesh. And there's this person talking about how someone's gay and they need to check if they are gay by having sex with them. So they can win an argument against about who they were going to like fuck or something. It's going to be a long, painful death if we don't get those rations soon. Rations. I might have to start murdering and eating my blockmates. I'll start with Grant because he's got the most meat on him. Harry is last because I'm in no hurry to put my mouth on that again. I love Shelby. Hey, someone's making some booze. Humanity has truly reached the apex of engineering. Space moonshine. It brings a smile to my eye and a tear to my heart. Get me some! Taste 0 out of 10. Effectiveness 10 out of 10. The stuff has to be at least 120 proof. To do something I totally don't regret to get it. And it was worth it. Yeah, I think Sammy's now like, oh my god, fucking hell, why did I do this? Oh. Or otherwise, maybe she's like, thank fucking god I did this. Imagine having them as my co-workers. No way. Liquid supplies running low. Food supplies high. I'm disappointed. Here I was thinking I'd be enjoying moonshine marinated leg of Grant this evening. Disappointing. At least I didn't starve. On the one hand, something exciting happened. On the other hand, we're probably going to die or something. I've no regrets. Not even that thing I did to get the moonshine. Sex. I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days, and I sincerely can't think of anything I regret. Not hooking up with Harry, not pursuing music instead of physics, nothing. It was all part of what made my life mine. Life carries on, no matter what. So I guess it's just best to just be satisfied with what little I did accomplish. The universe swallows you atom by atom, eventually. You know, I'm proud of how far those atoms made it from when they first got together to form Shelby Isaacson to where they are now. You know what, Shelby? You're right. May you reunite with chaos. Isabella Spaulding. Another long day in hydroponics. I planted carrots today. This place seriously sucks. But I figure the longer I work for Kane Corp, the sooner they'll be able to replace this defective uterus of mine. So, they don't work for money, they work for body parts. Because this is the second time someone's been talking about getting new body parts for their work. Which is horrible to think. These are horrors beyond human comprehension. Well, man-made horrors beyond comprehension. That's what the word is. What does it say here? I don't know. Laundry day on Mole. Day on Monday. Laundry day on Monday, probably. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 5 8 0 1 2 3 5 8. Call someone. Okay. Harry is protective and not in a cute way. It makes me feel like a little uncomfortable. Okay. His attempt to protect my honor, his words, whenever Grant even looks at me, are unnervingly familiar. Just looks like my ex-husband used to do. I'm not ready for another round of that bullshit. Half of the ship has been on lockdown for 2 long weeks. Apparently some new scientists boarded today, so maybe they'll be able to resolve the issue. But what do I do? What do I know? I make vegetables. Reproduce for a living. I have to admit, Harry's whole stalker thing can be great sometimes. He's growing herbs for me so I can make that tea. With all of this new security bullshit, I wouldn't dare ask company resources personally like that. I've been pretending to like Grant just a little bit. I don't, but it keeps Harry on his toes. Harry opted to stay on the Groom Lake for another round. He was eligible to leave up the shift change, but he chose to stay. Gee, I wonder why he'd do that. He's a grown man, for goodness sake, but he's acting like a lovesick teen. He needs to stop fucking calling me Belle, though, like Isabella, like the Queen of Spain. I keep hearing chat about a fungal growth spreading all over the Groom Lake. Let's hope it doesn't get here to hydroponics. I'd be devastated if anything happened to my precious celery. Spoke way too soon. I came into Hydra today just to find everything coated in this strange fungus. Harry actually had a pretty good idea. What if we fought the fungus with genetically enhanced super mushrooms? How is that an idea? Nope. Crossbreeding mushrooms did not improve things. Hopefully the emergency rations will get here soon, unless people want to eat the portobellos from hell. That is, this shit is about to get dangerous. People have been beaten up, some are even dead. We've seen a lockdown before, but it wasn't a mass panic like this. Will it be over soon or ever? Harry told me to stay in the sleeping block because it could be dangerous outside. You know, I have taken care of myself for 28 years without help from Harry. I think I can handle myself. I'm not going to spend the final days of my life playing the helpless female, and I'm not going to cling to Harry. Even if he's the last human being I'll ever see, he can't expect anything from me. Yeah, she feels like an adorable, lovely creature. She's so lovely! We love Sammy! I'm guessing this is the men's side.
Mother had a lung that was covered
Hello?
in fat. Father had a tongue that was also black.
Is anyone there?
They didn't care for us. We didn't care for them. And so it happened again and again. Skin like a crocodile and eyes like sin. The RG consumed them from within.
You can tell from the uneven placement of the sleeping cots that some force has hatted them from the original positions. The scattered cots will offer a restful solitude if it weren't for the human innards that lie between them. Countless abandoned photographs of families and loved ones are strewn across the floor. All blood is flaking off this locker, exposing the remarkably shiny surface below. On closer examination, the block has congealed to form a paste that is smeared over a personal locker. The lockers have been lacerated with deep red blood of the people who were killed here. Breathtaking backgrounds for people who will now never see them again. Some of the beds here sport a small safe, which is obviously used for personal effects and valuables. I imagine I need that.
I'll never get used to this.
Oh, this is Harry! Belle says she's fine, but I'm going to keep an eye on her. I had a nightmare that Belle killed herself, so I checked on her just to be sure. I hope I didn't wake her. Grant wouldn't have checked on her. That dick doesn't know how to care for a lady. Not a lady like Belle. I sure hope nobody catches me growing these herbs. Space is so empty and cold, and Belle seems like she needs the comfort. I don't care if I get caught, but if I did get caught, Belle will know that I'd truly do anything for her. Belle seems super frustrated today. I stopped asking her what was wrong because she got really mad at me the other day when I did that. I feel like I'm making her angrier every time I speak to her. She's upset and I can't do anything about it. She spoke to me today. I'm so glad everything is okay. I lost so much sleep over the last night. If she only knew, she'd feel so special. Harry, you are crazy. Harry, you are a societal menace. Grant keeps bringing me his goddamn cat into the sleeping block. I'm allergic and he knows it. I shouldn't need a shot of epinephrine every time I go to bed. He thinks he's a badass because he managed to sneak a cat on board. Belle probably thinks he's so cool. Why can't she see that he's a total dick? I decided to stay on the Groom Lake so that I can be with Belle. I don't like it here, but I love her. Some guy in engineering says that there's a fungus on the ship. I wonder if it's poisonous. If it is, I bet I could hijack a lifeboat to fly Belle home. How does that thought process work? How does a poisonous fungus on this ship going to help you hijack a lifeboat? Yeah, he's a menace. Harry is a menace. He is he's completely gone. The fungi that is all over in hydroponics. I have an idea though. What if we engineer another invasive fungus to take out the alien one? I honestly don't think it'll work. I suggested it as a joke at first, but Belle thought it was a great idea, so now we have to do it. Grant's wind following Belle and I everywhere. I know she thinks he can keep her safe, but I know he can't. He's so full of himself. I think Grant's cat died during the tremors and the chaos. Good fucking riddance. The guy's been sobbing for almost a day now. Maybe now Belle will understand that he's not fit to protect her. I think I'd die for Belle. It's pretty much been established that something's running around and killing people. I'm going to fight it when I see it. It'll only get to Belle over my dead body. She will die knowing that I gave my life just to tack a couple of seconds onto hers. You died like you lived. Weirdo.
Poor bastard. Looks like he didn't even manage to get out of his bunk.
It's not coming, is it? Please tell me it's not coming. Fuck! You know what's worse than being a janitor? Being a space janitor. The shit I literally have to put up with this is unbelievable. I mean it. My job is to control the recycling of methane expulsion from human waste. Shitty is an understatement. Plus, I can barely understand my coworker. I think he's Polish, but he only speaks Spanish. How does that commute? Why are the men stupid? How are these two men equally as horrible? June 20th. Isabella's been talking to me. I hope she doesn't have any ideas. I'm really not into that. Even if she was a guy, she's just so difficult to deal with. I think she purposefully leaves some shadow of a doubt that she might have some feelings for Harry, just so that he'll hang around. The poor guy's obsessed. It's creepy, but it's also the teeniest bit sweet. I think Jupiter's finally done growing. She was such a cute little kitten. Now she's big and doesn't cuddle anymore. Harry's allergic. He thinks that I keep Jupiter around just to mess with him. Really, I don't. She gets in the way sometimes, but she's the only living thing that really understands me. I love that little kitten. Big kitten. Isabella smacked Harry straight across the face today. I think he called her a pet name to her face. I would have been fluttered. Poor guy. Everything is so uneventful around here. Maybe that's a good thing? I've been trying to talk to Isabella to see if she's interested in Harry. I don't think so, but I want to make sure. It will help me sleep a little better. The whole ship seems like a field study about how not to recruit a sane and stable crew. Yeah, it's a group of people that shouldn't be together at all and should have never left their houses. October 8th. Into the Continental pool to win 64 days of leave? What a joke! Kitchen, security and maintenance aren't even eligible. What when they're the ones that keep the ship running. Oh wait, I guess that makes sense. It kind of is like how a corporation works, but there's differences between desk work in certain corporations and actual physical or one-on-one kind of situations. You know, they feel like real people, but they feel like real people in a tragic way, in a how the fuck do you get so many weirdos at the same time in the same ship, rather than, oh yeah, these are just people that have some quirks and kind of don't check out with each other, it's a bit more difficult. It's a bit more weird. They feel like, you know how in the beginning of the game they talk about how the people in the product management product vats were technically like wrongdoers and criminals and stuff like that. It feels like they took these people from mental facilities, like the lowest mentally ill people from mental facilities, and put them all in the same place. Like, the security guards felt somewhat normal, but these people definitely don't. They're weird as hell. Oh, this fungus shit is everywhere. It's already in the methane collection plant. Shelby's such a cow. She says she hopes it gives me cancer, but that way I could start over with new organs courtesy of Kane Corp, of course. I told her that there was only one organ I really wanted, but that Harry was too busy following Isabella. Shelby said, "Oh, it all makes sense now. You go, girl! You go, girl!" But I'm not a girl. Could have been worse. I just hope she can keep a secret. I don't want everyone involved in my business. I am with Shelby completely. You go, girl, girl. This mushroom plant. Yeah, this mushroom plant that hydroponics came up with is not working. If anything, it's made life in the plant just a little bit more grueling. People have been complaining to me about weird smells coming from the vents. I swear it's not the plant. I can smell it too. Emergency rations. I snuck some food to Jupiter first. She was acting a little loopy. I noticed just today that Harry has the most adorable way of stuffing his face. He always inspects whatever he's about to eat before he takes a bite, then shoves as much in his mouth as he can. Ah, the simple things. Power's out in places around the ship. Hopefully the plant isn't next. That sure wouldn't end well. I haven't seen Jupiter since the tremors. I can only make assumptions. Oh God, I hope she's safe. I don't want Harry to get hurt in all of these either. He's such a little guy. I've been following Isabella around to get closer to Harry and make sure he's okay. I don't know what's going on, but suddenly it doesn't matter whether or not he could ever care about me. Those guys who went to work on Station B haven't come back yet. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can now so I can't stay at my toes when everything goes to hell. I've cried a little as well, partly because of Jupiter, and partly for reasons I don't understand. I don't want to burden Harry by telling him about how I feel. I know it'll just confuse and upset him. I'm really hopeful that he will make it out of here, but Shelby's pessimism is contagious. I don't know. I will ever have another chance to open my heart to someone. I'll have to hope so. I just can't tell Harry. I'm sorry, Grant. Oh. Line and bed sheet. Have I missed lockers on the other side? Oh. Not really, I can't open them. The only way down is through here. I'm gonna save.
That is a long way down.
Aha!
Okay, now let's see what I can do. Oh shit! Oh shit!
John!
Damn it! How the hell am I gonna get back up?
God, John, you're gonna get yourself killed.
Hey, this is all new to me.
You're new to life, John? Are you new to life? Are you new to heights? Is that it, John? You don't know how to compute? John, what are you doing? This passage of sludge reflects the maze of slats above, creating a queasy illusion of infinitude. He forgot how to John. The path of this docks from a wave that runs along the tops of this unnavigable thicket of tubes. Sewer pit, sewer pit, sewer pit, sewer pit. We love being stinky! Yeah! A dense web of pipes obscures the view just after a few feet. The hollow tubes snake cylindrically in the cavities. Access drain. Unfamiliar smells emanate from the corroded drain. You can do it, John. That's a big hole. Okay, I have a feeling I have to get there. I have a feeling I have to get up here. In the port light, only the serpentine outlines can be seen. A gas tank full of methane sits ensconced in a complex housing burr. Cautionary texts run down the side of its thing with a small print. Okay, I can't get there yet. Right. Stuart Munchuk. Andre Sens. Wait, this is the Andre they were talking about, isn't it? The security guards earlier? Am I making shit up? I didn't see that. I got scared anyway. Oh, it's Jupiter!
Goddamn cat.
Hello, Jupiter. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Jupiter.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Shh. Come here, come here. I won't hurt you. I can't believe that just happened.
Fucking hell. Strung along the passage hang pairs of lights like baleful eyes. This fucking game, holy shit. Every single day, Grant brings his poor little cat to the plant. I swear to God it's going to die out of methane inhalation. I did a number on my ankle. Doc says I'll need to keep an eye. I'll need to keep any weight off of it for a few days. I hope Grant can pick up the slack for me. Some of those idiots think that the fungus spreading through the groom lake was caused by aliens. This place is disgusting, so of course it's going to be overrun with mold. A few guys tried to get Tram Station B repaired. I wanted to go and help, but it didn't know shit about trams or stations. Anyway, they haven't come back yet, so everyone's more than a little worried. The guys in Sleeping Block B are absolutely fucked. I'm reasonably sure that that we're next. Stacy almost didn't make it in. Poor girl's too young for this. That's a funny thought. Who is old enough for this? Who reaches a point in their life where they figure they're ready to be ripped apart by God knows what? And you were ripped apart by, God knows what? This is not something I was expecting. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jupiter. I mean, I imagine this is the only way forwards, but I wanted to check something else. Man, I'm discombobulated. Or is this the same way? Perhaps.
Warning. Redundancy V, P, L.
This doorway passes over the channel below, providing access between the two terminus points. The sides are scored with a variety of markings. I have a bad feeling about being here. John Kernast. Classified Cayenne Corporation. Security level classified. At first glance, this half-submerged skeleton seems to look in weight like a prehistoric predator.
Your skin looks dissolved.
Your plug suit should protect you from any harmful chemicals. For a short while at least.
Remy Andre Borgen.
See, these people weren't just killed. Look like they've been skinned.
Eaten?
No. I went hunting with my uncle when I was a kid. I know what skinning looks like. I did it myself, but when I saw it.
I'm a vegetarian.
To be very loud, isn't it? It's probably louder than me. That's because it was supposed to be at -10 and it's at -8 again. Why the fuck did you go up? Okay. Through the transparent surface of the pool table, you can see how the metal grating bends towards a massive rupture in the center of the room. Two bodies lie splayed on this pool table. They may have tried to escape what killed the others here. Justin Lotus, Mission Specialist. Block B, Security Level 3. Tom Van Nerijinen, Assistant Intelligence Office. I imagine these are like, Patreon slash, what's the word again? Kickstarter kind of names, or maybe the developers. Countless video screens with nothing to say. Cigarette vending machine. 500 cigarettes. Oh, I clicked out again, sorry.
I don't think this will fit.
I don't think the idea is it fitting, John. You lack imagination. Oh, pull cue. Press the top of the table, the tip chalked up and ready for use. The skeletal remains lie clustered together around the room as if they died in a stampede, or clutching each other. Somehow the bones hold no scraps of flesh. Acquire the stick. Stacy Deep Penard. Tammy and I had a great evening together. This mystery alcohol is pretty much a miracle. It made my throat burn terribly though. The better the burn, the better the alcohol. No, that's not how it works. Oh my god, I thought I was literally going to starve. The stupid fungus crap ruined all the food. We finally got a delivery and it was great to eat something. The new food isn't as good as the Hydro makes, though. I wonder if Kane Corporation will let me volunteer for Project Seed. Surely they give you some great benefits for volunteering. You just have to have been pregnant before, I think. Do abortions disqualify you? I'll look into it. Nope, they need volunteers who have actually birthed the baby or miscarried late in the pregnancy. You also have to be at least 18 years old for whatever reason. How'd King know I was 17 anyway? I thought those documents looked unrealistic. Oh well, I guess I didn't want a bunch of experiments on me anyway. This is upsetting. This is upsetting on a level, on a nihilism, self-worth, self-esteem kind of level. This is people selling their bodies to make, they probably know, make horrible beings on purpose, and they willingly do it. She is willingly considering giving her body voluntarily to birth fucking monsters. This is... What in the post-humanist, anti-human fuck is this? Holy shit! What? December 19, I'm literally freaking out. The room went boom, and then stuff started falling and shaking. I almost got a fork stuck in my neck. Jack got caught under a bed. Now I feel bad for calling him a creepy old man all the time. You are a child. You literally are a child. I had a good idea. I said that we should use the tubes that we spend the experiments through to get the people to medical because the trams are broken. Everyone loves me now. Tammy is going to help. She's so brave sometimes. I'd go too, but she said not to. She's kind of like a mom to me, but she really says that would be weird because we're best friends. She's not 17, she is 14. This is not a 17-year-old. I'm very, very sorry. Tammy's not back yet. I don't know what to do. If I never had that stupid idea, I should be okay. It's my fault, Robin says it's not my fault. But I know it is. I'm just so stupid and useless, like I was at home. I don't even have a home. All I do is hurt people. It's the groom in the lake. It has to fucking be the groom in the lake at this point. I can't explain it myself. What time is it? 1 a.m. I'll read this, the other PDA, and this is it. I wanted them to get me. I killed Tammy and now it's my turn. I killed Tammy? Zane carried me to the recreation area. I kicked and screamed as loud as I could, but he dragged me in anyway. I wish I could be a good person like him. I'm useless. I think I'll sit by the door so that they'll get me first. Maybe I can buy everyone else a second or two. I saw the fucking hologram and I got shit scared. These stable platforms were designed for the kind of spectacle in view right now. You mean the corpses? The bodies clutch one another in a strangely intimate embrace.
This looks like a recent addition.
I can change the music.
These don't go well together.
Neville Chambers. Can't believe I'm actually in space! I know that a whole lot of people have been here, but you really don't appreciate the cosmos until you see it from beyond Earth's atmosphere. It's not something to be taken for granted. I hope this is the beginning of a long journey for me. If I could just live in the void for eternity, I will give everything. Anything. I don't miss Earth at all. Unbelievably, the gazes of passing asteroids are less cold than most humans. It's amazing to see all the constellations up and close and personal. I've started writing a comic about myself, the space adventurer. Although I have just been sweeping and dusting on the Groom Lake, I know it's my key to becoming one with the cosmos. I'm having to talk a bit louder now because the music is so loud. Oh. My comic book is coming along nicely. I've decided that I'm not going to make myself a superhero, but I lead a team of super geniuses and will use the power of the universe to save it. My sidekick is Carl Sagan. Einstein's pilots the Bright Pond, that's my awesome ship, and Hawking crushes stuff with his cybernetic limbs. Issue 1 done. Despite what I've been through, I still love space. I've seen enough movies to know how this is going to end for me. I wish my comic books hadn't been lost in the tremors. They were pretty much my final testament. I even finished issue 6. We destroy a race of parasitic squid-like guys, except we'll keep one as a pet and train it to fight for us. It also bites Einstein, who gets a cool scar as a result. Anyway, it's too late for that. I'm gonna spend my final days taking in the universe through any window I can find. Peace out, universe. Can I pull the vending machine? A lighter.
Probably not a good idea.
That's closed. God Almighty. And I'm not even religious. God Almighty. This game is sick. Okay, let's get back to where we were at. And hopefully we can stop the stream there, because my throat has been doing very bad now. It's been 2 hours and a half. I'm not gonna John myself. They already have enough with having to gnome myself. Your fault. Okay. This is the spot where we will save the game and leave.
Tim, methane is explosive, right?
Highly.
Why would there be methane tanks under the crew quarters?
Kane doesn't care about safety. They're driven by profit.
That checks out.
This is the elevator to the annex.
Can you climb it?
No. It's just the shaft. I can't see an entrance.
Are you gonna say anything else? Okay. Gnome, how much is left of this act? Or is this the rest of the game? Is this like a third, fourth, half of the act? How you reckon? Gnome? You know what? You tell me through Matrix. I'm gonna stop the stream now. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you very, 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 very much, Axel. Thank you very, 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 very much, Gnome, for being around. And thank you, every person that has come but not stayed, because you still increase my view score. And maybe by the third stream of this, if I have enough people in, I may be able to get affiliate. I'm basically 60% of the game done. Fucking hell. So there's like Act 1, which is the main thing, and then that's it. Anyway, have a good night. You keep telling me on Matrix. Bye-bye.